あ、あ、あ、あ。はい、隅のキャットチャンネル、アトミックハートを続きからやっていきたいと思います。はい、で、前回は、何だったっけまあ、主人公のボスであるサチノフが、実は一番の黒幕であったと。で、ロボットのみならず、人間の頭もコントロールしてしまおうと考えてたってことが分かりました。で、この自分の左手に寄生しているチャールズっていうやつも、実はもともと、サチノフと一緒に働いていた、なんだっけ。何ロフ何ロフかであり。で、ただ、サチノフの、世界を征服しちゃうぞっていう思想には、反対していて、で、チャールズは、まあ、体をなくしても、まあ、実験はしてたんだけど、一緒に。他の人を使って実験とかしたくない人で、自分の体だけを使って実験をしてて。で、まあ、それによって亡くなっちゃったんだけど、まあ、サッチの風のあれこれで、主人公のグローブに今入っております。で、主人公も、サチノフによって、なんかいろいろされた人であって、まあ、もともとは、妻がいた、特殊部隊の一員だったと。で、脳みそをいじくり回されて、とても強力な、まあ、人になってますと。ただ、若干、怒りの起伏が激しく、うんたらかんたら、その辺はいいのかな。で、主人公が定期的に画面が真っ白になって、なんか夢の世界に陥ることがあるんだけど、その時に限って起き上がったら周りの人が全員死んでいるってことが多い。それは主人公が真っ白な世界に陥っている時に、別の人格が主人公を乗っ取って、まあ、暴れ回っていたということが発覚した。で、それをやってたのがサチノフで、サチノフが主人公を操って、その周りの奴を殺していたってことが分かりました。でさっきね、女の人が一緒にいたんだけど、エレベーターの狭い密室で主人公がその状態になってしまって、女の子をバラバラに殺してしまったのではないか、となって目覚めたらここにいた。おばあちゃんとこですね。で、おばあちゃんは実は、もともと主人公の、妻であった女の人のお母さん。要は、義母に当たりますね、主人公の。ってことが分かりました。で、その妻もね、結構すごい人でね、戦闘能力、格闘もあって、医療技術も持ってて、っていうすごい女の人だったんだけど、もしかすると、その意識を、サチノフの横についていた双子のバレリーナというバレエのシューズを履いた女の、アンドロイドがいるんだけれども、そいつの中に使われてるんじゃないか、妻の意識がね。だから、今から最終決戦です。サチノフのいるところに乗り込んで、やっつけてやろうじゃないか。っていうことですね。絶対これあれな、バレリーナの双子と戦うでしょ。よし、じゃあ行きますよ。熱くないのかなって。
Easy now. Easy.
イージー。簡単簡単。 なんか、ないか。
Please select the desired procedure.
ノラじゃない。コンピューターになってる。よし、行くぞ。ああ、もう速攻ですか。
Be careful, Major.
Is that left or right? Same difference.
You have no
これが
idea
妻
how
かもしれない。
right you are. Don't give up, Major. We need to get upstairs.
うわ、あ、しゃがめるんばよかったな。
Stay alert. This lady has no desire to dance with you.
怖っ。
The latest robotics technology and for what? To kill.
うわっ。うわっ。
What are you looking at, Major? Fight!
わあ、いっちゃい。あ、いっちゃい。終わった。これは妻が移植されてるかもしれないっていう。なんだろうね、一瞬はってきた。なんだろう。一瞬意識を取り戻したのかな。
Atomic Heart Project, approved by the Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of the United States of America, change of political regime, abolition of capitalism, establishment of communism, establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of a Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away
ああ、
as
もとも
aid.
とそういう計画か。
Once they reach critical mass,
うわ
they
ー、
take
なんか
over
おる。
all the power plants and cut off the power.
アトミックハートっていうのはアメリカの原子力の話だったのか。そいつ高うかな。なんかありそうだな。
Greetings, honored members of the Politburo. I am pleased to inform you that the Atomic Heart Project is now complete and ready for launch. This is a top-secret project designed to crush the resistance of our class enemies in Western Europe, East Asia, and of course, North America. As you know, Facility 3826 has been a player on the capitalist market for many years now, providing a labor force, i.e. robots, to the entire world free of charge as a way to skirt sanctions. The distribution of these robots
同じよ。長いな。
has already led to civil
あ
unrest
一緒に見と
due
く
to
か。
growing
アメリカの核の心臓、アトミックハート。これを止めるのがアトミックハート計画。武器を持たず軍事を利用。だが実際には接近戦において非常に長けており、一般市民の道具を凶器として利用することができる。怖。第2段階。アメリカの特殊部隊によって独自のソフトウェアを演奏され、各施設の保守修理運営を行っている。これによってアトミックハート計画の第一目標は達成された。だから、アメリカの原子力のところに、特殊部隊に、各施設の、保守修理運営を、こっちのロボットが担っているので、もうほとんどこっちのもんみたいな話。で、最終段階では、戦闘モードに切り替わり、コレクティブ 2.0 が起動。攻撃や突撃あらゆる場所にて、数秒単位で常時に行われる。敵は完全に不意をつかれ、根絶やしにできる。
unemployment in rival countries. But more importantly, it has also led to our devices being located in strategic targets without exception, including nuclear power.
こんなとこ通ったことあるっけ？あるか。
At full speed, the GMC-69 geodesic monocycle's wheels
それぞれのロボットの紹介やな。
Its standard loadout includes a
殺傷能力毎時最大50人。
that can
す
be
ごっ。
replaced with a flamethrower or laser gun.
I still don't get how we can control machines in America from the Soviet Union.
This robot's
It's not like hacking a hub in a facility.
Comrade Major, the polymers have the ability to transmit information among themselves without need for radio frequencies. No other transmitters are required, since the neuropolymer is itself a transmitter. Collective 2.0 will work the same way, but with the brains of ordinary users. An enormous social distance would be required to avoid control, but any undesirable outcasts...
I bet it'll be like how people control these monsters with that fucking gizmo there. The thought controller.
As I said earlier,
これ人型だからアンドロイドってくりなんか。
The primary connector is the Jellyman, the neuropolymer, and only Sechenov has access to it. Only the Jellyman, a massive data array, can resonate with all polymerized objects and control them. And believe me, Comrade Major, a tremendous amount of polymer has been spread throughout the world over the last few years. Every machine and every human being on Earth will become part of Collective.
And gathering intelligence.
バンブリー。バンブリー最初の方にはあったけど、あとはそんなないな。うわぁ、あいつもいる。お、やっぱこれ通ってない俺、ここ。こいつ。
Acting as an exoskeleton for a pluche-based neuropolymer creature, the Dewdrop is a highly capable combat unit whose laser beams penetration rate through human flesh is a staggering 0.15 seconds.
So, to make a long story short, Sechenov is in charge of this polymer thingy, this Jellyman, and the Jellyman is going to be in charge of everything that becomes part of the network. Sounds like frickin' black magic or something.
The polymers have not been fully studied, nor has Collective. It is entirely possible that humans have created something greater than themselves. In fact, the electronic messages you have been reading at the pair terminals may very well have been specially selected for you by the neural network, or even created. We simply don't know, Major.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's no worse than a single man's drive to control more lives than just his
A
own.
light reconnaissance drone. A group of owls can lift an enemy off the ground and drop it from a lethal height.
殺傷能力毎回書
Listen,
くの
this
なん
is
なん
fucking bonkers. Sechenov wants to take over the world and blow up America.
Not blow it up,
The MFU
just
68
deprive it of
is
electricity.
heavily represented
Weren't you listening?
among the robotic
If you still have
fabrics
doubts
where
after the
carrying
Academy,
control
what I've told you, and everything you've seen around you, let's just do what we came here to do. Look your former boss in the eye and ask him.
Punitive expedition unit. Its unique Archimedes screw rotors can chop a human body into bits as efficiently as an industrial-grade meat grinder.
人体を粉砕できます。こいつこんなでかかな。なんかね、遠くから見るとよくわかんないんだけど、こいつこんなにでかいんだな。まだね、バレリーナはもう一体いるんだよな。うわ。これ、
So, what will it be, Major? Access granted.
.よし。これでいくか。弾たくさん持ったし。
So, what will it be, Major?
ちょっと1枠だけ、2枠だけ開けとこう。なんかあるかもしれないし。よし。これエレベーター下に行く？行かないわ。オッケー。まず、間違えた。間違えた。弾の交換してこう。オッケー。ゴー。いるね。
Boss? Protect. Well, Cheriton, are you proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zenaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
Silence! You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Sergei. I can see you're terribly upset. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. It wasn't my choice to be a talking pile of goo, either. You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Cheriton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And those two are like daughters, right? And everyone you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control. Who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the stars.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully. But I won't let you stand in the way of
右左って
progress.
名前。
Right, left, terminate.
ライトレフトって名前な。適当だな、名前。わあ。あ、ダメだった。あ、おった。バツボタンに対応できなかった。もう一回。あんな間抜けなことあるか。あ、そっから始まるのね。
What in the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machines, Major.
Freaking fucking critters! These are cold hard facts, Bullet!
This is exactly what I want to correct.
Stop messing with my head! So one of these robots is Ekaterina Nechaeva, the wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
They both are.
I tried to bring Blesna back to life when her brain was literally ripped in half. I wanted to restore her right and left hemispheres, but the process was too complicated.
What the shit? But why? You're already fucking with people who are still alive. Couldn't you just leave the dead in peace? That's enough, boss. I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry, Sergei. I wasn't sure what to do.
Right now, the right thing is to call off the twins and just talk to me.
Forgive me, but right now they're fighting Cheriton, not you.
Crispy critters. Can we just stop fighting?
Get rid of Cheriton. Take off the glove.
Okay, fine. First call off my wife.
We can do this. Don't listen to him. Sechenov is manipulating you.
Wake up, P3. Cheriton has been brainwashing.
Major, wake up.
Finish this right now.
Katya.
Your wife is dead. Sechenov took her from you.
Surrender, P3, and give me Cheriton before anyone else gets hurt.
Dimitri is suggesting that I'll be hurt. You will be next, Major.
Finally.
You really kill your own wife, Sergei?
うわ。あー、ダメだ。ジャンプするの苦手な俺。あ、終わった？うわ、いやー。無理か。これ下がってたら大丈夫とかない？無理か。おう、終わった。タイムスリップしそうな勢いだけど。サッチのフいなくなってる。
You lousy piece you don't understand. Sheridan's manipulating you.
ここすんなりなんだな。
He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheridan, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dmitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker this whole time.
I've had quite enough of you, Major. Your job is
なんと、チャールズが黒幕だった。マジか。それは分かんなかった。
P3, my boy. Get up! Get up! What do you want?
I want all this to end, Dmitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize
あ、じゃあなんで指輪を捨てさせたんだこいつは。
to step aside and make way for the next phase of its evolution.
おっと。
Me.
なんだあれ。
Sheridan, you're pure evil.
え、何あれ。なんか猫みたいなのおる。
What are you going to do to humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it.
なんかこいつ。
Evil is an abstract concept, and your thinking is limited. You are a human,
猫っぽい何
a
か。
species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Stop, Sheridan. No.
I changed my mind.
なんかつぶやいてる。おっと。 なんかすごいやつ。ムッチムチやな。あ、壊した。
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears a humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it. After the events described in the report, the unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
あ、もしかしてバッドエンディング？あ、リング2つ。2つのリング。
There is nothing I can do if you leave me here to
バッドエンディングだ。なるほど。サチノフをやっつけに行かないっていう選択肢あったな。あそこが分かれ道か。どっからスタート？そこまで戻したい。あ、ここからスタートな。わー、戻れないじゃん。どうこうできることあるのこれ、こっから。あれ？うわ、マジか。あ、そう。選択肢あったっけ？ないよな。双子を倒した後選択肢なかったよな。じゃあ、サチノフを倒しに行く、行かないっていう選択肢があったときに、サチノフを信じるっていうのにしときゃよかったんだ。もしさ、あそこまで戻るのってさ、またやり直し？最初から。マジか。マジか。うわぁ。マジか。ちょっと待って。いや、あるわ、ゲームロードが。コンドル。1時20分。コンドル。東大。ここかな？ あれあ、これ選択肢5だわ。あ、じゃあ違う。ここじゃない。ここか。
So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
Do you
Mate.
trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell
待って、
me.
結構前に
And
戻
I'm
ったな。
sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to,
え、
but
待
now...
って待って待って。そんな戻る？こことここの間すごいでかない？いや、やっちゃるわ。まあ、最初からやるよりマシだわ。最初からやるよりマシ。やってやんね
So
よ。
where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't... What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
Crispy critters!
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
What もう大体道筋分かってんのね、パッパッパッパッって行きますよ、私。
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective?
知ってる。
What he's going to do with it?
知ってる。
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
いいから早く行くよ。
Come on, see for yourself.
Okay, lead on.
早く早く開けて。早く開けて。早く開けて。
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
飛ばせない。
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. the volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying.
Whatever. Line them up.
ムービー飛ばせないな。
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this? That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
The boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow.
にやってしてんのかな。
But I'll
怖い
help
な。
you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov.
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. It is never free.
A man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw. Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neural...
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, Soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
This この水玉みたいなやつも幻覚ってことやな。 まだですか？早くて。遅いな。遅いよ。おー、来た来た。なんか下あるんだっけ？なんもないのか。なんもない。すぐに開いた。
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles! Why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true,
name
I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about
Fine,
you.
I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Chariton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Charles, are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr.
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically
よく
dead.
全部聞くことになるのかな。
Agent Lesnar could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
ああ、順番関係ないの
Okay,
か。
play this one.
Commencing playback.
あれ、これどこだっけ？
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral
Here's
and
another
speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
'Cause before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording. Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
さあ、早く。 早くだ。早く来るんだ。
Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're...
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just...
Yeah, well...
What else can we do?
I guess you're right.
You're a good man. On Monday...
Shit, I can't let that...
Unfortunately...
How come?
Because the thought device can be removed.
So how is Sechenov gonna kill...
It's the neural...
But I...
Ekaterina.
スキップってそういう、
I've heard that before.
You and your wife's...
スキップっていうか早送り。
Ballet and more...
Just look at me, come. But Sechenov...
This is...
投げ。
We've got a ride, Major. We can get... Are we leaving, or is there anything else you want to know?
Okay, let's go.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Oh, shit! Oh, here we go again.
No, not now! Not here!
まあ、それか、チャールズにとって、こいつはイレギュラーだったわけだな。
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. Each book from my father's library was nothing. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing it. That book is Human Greed and people have those to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. They're playing with power. Sign.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be lifted very soon.
You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Kartinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and a member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
さあ。降りる。
I'm not laying a finger on Sechenov. I'm out. I've had enough of this game.
What the hell are you? Are you some scared little bitch?
You're making a mistake, Major! Head to Chalamet now!
If you're so worried about your righteous vengeance, you can go there yourselves. This is my decision, not yours. I'm not helping Sechenov anymore. I've done enough harm. But I'm not playing executioner for a member of the Academy, a hero of the Soviet Union, and a scientific genius. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
He is just using you!
Is that so? Then why aren't I in that limbo, huh? Why aren't you dead? The wizard isn't doing a good job from behind his curtain. By the way, Cherton, I was thinking.
Yes?
You fucked up! This fucking Voskhod polymer extension in my head, it was your invention! You tried to use people long before Collective came into being. Maybe Sechenov wants to knock the bullshit out of people's heads by crushing their spirit, but he isn't turning people into monsters just like me. Or he'd just use Voskhod instead of the thought controller and the shots!
You're making a mistake!
Stop squirming, you asshole!
おっと。そうなのか。
There. That's better.
Security footage shows Major P3 exiting Facility 3826 and fleeing. His destination remains unknown. Major P3 did not provide any information about his destination, but Dr. Sechenov views this infraction as insignificant. Near the exit used by Major P3, a camera recorded an unidentified object made of black polymer. Its design is unknown. Furthermore, due to its small size, the polymer object in question could not be further analyzed in the footage.
一旦これ全部見終わってから、どうなってるかだな。ストーリー的にはこっちはバッドエンドっぽいんだけど、もしかしてこれさ、ハッピーエンド、ない感じ？多分ストーリー的にはこれがハッピーエンドなんだよ、きっと。何も来なくて、済みました。ちゃんちゃんなんだろうな。すっげえばあさんには悪いことしたような感じがするけど。音楽の流れないから助かるわ。 さっき音楽が流れたからさ、動画を中断したけど、音楽は流れてないから助かるわ。なんか映画とかでもさ、エンディングが全部流れた後に何かあるみたいなのあるじゃない。それワンチャンないかな。あ、待って。音楽やめて。ダメ。じゃあ中断します。音楽ダメです。どうなる？お、なんかある。なんかこれ、3826番システムある。ん？はい。588。あれこれデータあれだな。最新のデータと最新のデータと一緒だな。あ、これってもしかしてクリア後の話っつうか、クリア後、自由にマップを探索していいですよのパターン。確かに言ってないところいろいろあるんだよな。結構広いんだよね、このマップ。あ、そう。じゃあ、ストーリー的には終わりなんだな、本当に。タイタン。何これ。これちょっと引きで見たいけど、引きでを見渡せられない。これガールなんだ。あれこいつもなんでライオンなの？俺、こいつはダンデライオンかと思ってた。違うんか。あ、こいつハイブなんだ。オッケー。じゃあ、ストーリー的にはおしまいだね。あとはお好きに探索どうぞって感じですね。あとどういうのが残ってるんだろう。新しい武器とか、性能のアップとか、そんな感じかな。何分だこれ。1時間。よし。じゃあまあ、割っとくか。なんか、若干風に落ちないけど、ストーリー的にはハッピーエンドはありませんでしたってことですね。でちなみにさっきちらって見えたけど、ダウンロードコンテンツがあるっぽいわ。もしあったら、 ダウンロードコンテンツの方もやっていきたいかなと思います。よし。じゃあ、とりあえず、本日はここまでで終了していきたいと思います。終了したいと思います。はい。それでは、ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。それではまた見てくださいね。バイバイ。